a comparison between Luke Sandow and Cedric, and I thought it was a little bit oddly placed, but now you see Cedric, they clearly feel is getting a little bit better, and Luke seems to be holding his own here. If I was a betting man, I would say this is what your top four. Now, what they might do, Aaron, is leave a couple of guys and pull a couple of guys.
Right.
Hypothetically, if they pull back William and Brandon, then you're looking at one or two either way. And what they do sometimes is they'll leave Cedric out there, Luke, and then they'll bring somebody up, like a Josh Lenardowitz or somebody, or a Ruli Winkler. I'd be shocked if they didn't add those two guys into the mix as soon as they get done with this round.
Back double bicep.
Now here's that matchup we were talking about. Look at that back double by between Brandon Curry and William Bonac.
If you're looking at the condition of these four gentlemen, certainly Cedric stands out in terms of condition or lack thereof, right?
Well, I'll tell you this, Luke actually looks like he's getting better.
Yeah.
He looks a little sharper to me tonight than he actually did this morning. And as he poses, he seems to be getting a little bit sharper. I don't know if that's enough to move him up, but it might move him, keep him in third place. I don't know if Cedric has enough to catch Luke at this point. You can see that the conditioning is just slightly different between Brandon. Brandon Curry kind of has that hard, almost, I don't want to say grainy, but that thin skin conditioning. Yeah. Bonac is obviously in great condition also, but you can see there is a difference between these two guys. What a tremendous improvement from Brandon Curry from 3-4 years ago.
One thing about Brandon's presentation, too, is that he's always so picture perfect. I mean, if you look at his oil and his color, I mean, he really looks, certainly the best in terms of presentation.
Very polished.
Well, Brandon's killing William in that front ab shot right there. So as much as William was beating him from the back on that back double by. And this shot's a toss-up, man. I tell you, hard to beat William Bonac when he's got that much muscle on that frame.
I could tell you the happiest guy.
Prejudging is where you're making your bones out there.
Front lat spread.
Steve Kukla looking pretty good in this lineup here.
Another good eye, Nick. Look at the young guy here. I tell you what, man, you are on the ball, my friend. Steve Kukla looks like he's getting a little bit sharper as he goes.
Sharper than Rolly for sure.
Look at Rafael Brandon. He looks like Steve's little brother.
Yeah.
Back double bicep.
Look at that. Look to your right, Rafael. That's what you're going to be looking like in another couple of years, buddy.
You can see Josh. Josh really missed it.
Josh is fading. Yeah, he's fading out a little bit, spilling over.
Yep.
He's still going to have a respectable finish here, but he's going to be a lot sharper in Australia, I can guarantee you. Really doesn't look much different to me, Nick, than he did this morning. He looks about the same. And Rafael and Steve actually look a little bit sharper to me.
Yeah, Steve definitely looks sharper to me. Look at the vascularity in Steve's lower body.
I know Steve this morning wasn't in the second
tricep.
call. Wasn't in the mix as much as he is tonight, so they're definitely taking a better look at Steve tonight.
Get those arms on, really. There's only one other guy with arms like that in the Pro League, and that's Phil Heath.
Yeah.
So you talk about having some arms, boy.
And thighs.
Those arms are crazy.
And even in not 100%, he has cross striations all over his triceps.
Oh, yeah.
The kind of striations you generally don't see on basically anybody else.
You talk about making improvements. Really has done a complete 180 on his midsection over the last, 2 years ago, Nick. It wasn't that long ago that he was getting a lot of flack
from Arnold
for being round in the middle. You know what I mean? And he's got the gut hanging and this and that. So for those people that attribute that to other factors, you can make improvements and bring that in. Most of that